Hey folks, welcome back to Canada's Boxing Channel. I'm a bit late getting a video up today as I had a little mishap with the phone. That's what happens when you put a phone in the top pocket of your coveralls and you go outside in the snow. Yeah. So the phone had to be dried out. At least it's still working. That's a good thing. It's not the first time I've done it and probably won't be the last. Anyway, let's talk boxing. So Inoue, Naoya, or as us Anglos, we switch it around and we call it Naoya Inoue, his name. His nickname, of course, is Kaibatsu, which apparently means monster or beast. He successfully defended, as everybody was expecting, his super-bantamweight titles against the very, very game late replacement Ye Joon Kim. Inoue now moves to 29-0 with a whopping 90% KO ratio. Inoue is a modern great, a pound for pound, certainly most people's top 2 or 3. He's an exceptional fighter, of course. World champion in 4 weight divisions. I believe was undisputed in 2 of them. Really great achievements in his professional career. He was originally scheduled to fight Sam Goodman, and Goodman had a cut. There was a delay. The cut hadn't healed. Apparently the cut had occurred in like the last week of sparring, but anyways, there was a bit of a push to save the card and to find a late replacement, and not everybody is ready to step in with a great fighter like Inoue is. So hats off to Mr. Kim, who has now moved to 21-3-2. Kim just was never going to be on the same level as Inoue, and it would have been a massive upset if he'd won. The fight started a little tame for the first round. By the second round, I felt that Inoue could end it pretty much at will, but Kim came to fight. Absolutely came to fight. And again, full credit to the man. But by round 4, Inoue had moved through gears that Kim just doesn't have. And at the end, he caught Kim with a beautiful right hand, so right on the cheek area. Kim went down, and it was interesting. He got to all 4s. And he was sort of really holding his sort of liver area. And I think that's because of the body of work, pardon the pun, the body of work that Inoue had done to the body of Kim. He'd really, broken him down, beaten him up, and then finished him. But Kim, there was one point just before the knockdown where Kim was like, yeah, okay, come on, bring it on. And against a guy like Inoue, that's courage. Kim looked, well, as one would expect, sort of upset at the end. And I read something, or maybe I saw it, where people were speculating that he felt some sort of embarrassment or possibly shame at having lost against Inoue. That nothing should be further from the truth. He came to fight. He performed well, but he simply was outclassed. So if you lose to somebody who's a pound for pound great, well, that's to be expected, and he should feel no shame whatsoever. In fact, I hadn't heard of him before, but when he performed like that against a top-class fighter, to me that says a lot. So Inoue has said that he is looking to possibly consider fighting in Vegas. He's obviously, working with Turki Al-Sheikh now. His promoter Bob Arum, of course, is based in the US. So Inoue is looking to expand out of the Japanese base, though he's no real reason why he should. Though it is a funny thing that Anglos, we sometimes sort of, say, oh, well, such and such fighter never fights out of his home country. But nobody ever says that about, for example, American fighters who never fight outside the US. Inoue is a household name in Japan, and he fought his fight yesterday at the Tokyo Ariake Arena, which I think holds 50,000 people. You know, that's the house that Inoue built, kind of thing. So I'm not sure if he, other than for, you know, worldwide recognition, maybe more money, why there should be any pressure on him to fight outside his home country. A great fighter. And as I commented upon somebody else's video, I think Del Boy's video, Blue Collar Sports, we should be happy that we're living in a time when great fighters like this are practicing their craft. So, again, a great performance. Take my hat off to Mr. Kim, who certainly should hold his head up high. And before I go, one interesting thing, again, sportsmanship means a lot to me. And Inoue was kind of leading the applause for his opponent. You know, nothing but respect. So, there we go, folks. Thanks very much for watching. Please hit like. Please subscribe if you've liked this video. Please share it. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed already. I've been doing this now for just over a month. I think my first video went out on December the 22nd, and I'm really enjoying doing this, and I'm hopeful that you guys are enjoying watching it. So thanks very much. Please comment, and I'll see you next time. Wherever you are in the world, have a fabulous day. Cheers.